Moment for God.
Every day is a new opportunity to hear and learn from God. Let's take this moment to receive His word for today.
Welcome back to the deep dive. We've got just one line to focus on today, but it's a really potent one from James 4.7.
Yeah, it reads, "Submit yourselves therefore to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you."
Exactly. So our plan is to, really dig into that. What's the core message? How does this actually practically apply to everyday life?
It's interesting because it presents this sort of two-part strategy, doesn't it?
Yes.
Submit and resist,
Yeah.
like a framework for, well, maybe victorious living, as some might put it.
It really does. And it makes me wonder right away, maybe you listening feel this too. Have you ever thought about how giving up control, like surrendering in a way, could actually be where you find your strength when things get tough?
That's such a crucial point. The verse kicks off with, "Submit yourselves therefore to God."
Right.
And we often think submit means weakness, but here it's more like acknowledging a bigger picture, a higher authority.
Yeah, like aligning yourself maybe. Not being passive, but choosing whose lead you're following.
Exactly. Choosing to align with God's will, God's way. And the text seems to suggest this is step one. Like trying to resist negativity, or the devil, as it says here, doesn't really work without this foundation.
So that connection's really important. It's not just two separate commands.
No, they're linked.
Yeah,
And think about feeling overwhelmed, something we all experience, right?
definitely.
Well, maybe submitting, surrendering, that need to have all the answers or control everything, maybe that actually simplifies things, reduces that internal battle.
That makes sense. Like it clears your head because you're not trying to force your own way constantly. Okay, so submission isn't weakness. It's actually foundational strength.
You could put it that way, yeah.
Then comes the second part. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. This sounds much more active. What does that look like?
Well, it's about actively standing firm, isn't it?
Mhm.
Pushing back against temptation, against, those negative forces or spiritual pressures.
So not just passively hoping things go away?
Definitely not. It's an active stance. And notice the promise baked right in. You resist, he will flee. That's quite a statement.
It is. It shifts the whole dynamic. Instead of feeling helpless, it suggests your resistance actually has power. It makes a difference.
Right. And the sources often emphasize this isn't just about your willpower. It's resistance that's possible because you're tapped into God's authority and the Holy Spirit's power stemming from that initial submission.
So it loops back. You submit, which connects you to the power source, then you resist using that power.
Precisely. It's this interplay. Yielding to God, actively opposing the negative. It's not one or that other. It's both working together.
Dependence and action, hand in hand. I think one source mentioned this leads to a more mature faith.
Yeah, where you understand that relying on God doesn't mean doing nothing. It actually empowers you to act, to resist effectively.
And it also mentioned something about spiritual clarity. How does that fit in?
Well, the idea is when you practice that daily submission, letting go of trying to control everything yourself, you gain a clearer perspective. You see things, maybe temptations or challenges, for what they are.
Okay, so it helps you identify what you actually need to resist.
Could be, yeah. It provides clarity for that active resistance part.
Right. So summing it all up then, James 4.7 gives us this really clear two-step approach for facing challenges. Step 1, that posture of surrender, submitting to God. Step 2, actively, confidently resisting the negative stuff, knowing there's a promise attached.
That's a great summary. Submission is the foundation, resistance as the action leading to the devil fleeing.
So thinking about all this, here's a final thought maybe for our listeners. Considering this dynamic, this balance of surrender and strength, how might consciously trying to practice both change the way you're tackling a specific challenge you're facing right now?
That's a good reflection point.
Yeah.
And maybe ask yourself too, which part of this verse feels more relevant or maybe more challenging for you right now? Is it the submitting part or the resisting part? And what could that tell you?
Definitely some powerful things to chew on from just one verse. Thanks for unpacking that with us today.